We could get a Happy Meal for the children. They're only $1. Come on there, buttermilk. You know what's really scaring me, Karen? The children's fucking hairstyles nowadays. Who lets their kid go outside with blue hair? Who lets them date a guy with a ponytail? Oh, yeah, it's me. The only thing that's me is me, honey. Buttermilk! Don't listen to me, Chris.
Hello there. I am Alkaline Dillberry. This is Richmond, Virginia. I came here years ago in search of answers. It was during this time that I purchased a small shop. While cleaning out the basement, I discovered a full box of tapes. I quickly became obsessed with these tapes and was inspired to create my own show. Welcome to Poetry Corner. I'm Alkaline Dillberry and welcome back to another episode of Poetry Corner. This episode is special because we're broadcasting live from Richmond, sponsored by Cajun Cooks who got in trouble last time, but they're back now, so enjoy this segment.
Hi, I'm Bob Maxwell. Thanks for tuning in for the second installment of this season's Cajun Cooking.
Now, we are in a good friend of mine's apartment here. Her name is Miss Cinnamon Taylor. She is a local stripper, yes, down at Crusty Thighs and Dirty Pose, one of Jimmy John's very favorite spots. It's my home away from her. Actually, I live in one of the dumpsters sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. But I digress. We are here at her apartment that she so graciously did because the attorneys are still trying to figure out whether we have accumulated some breaking and entering charges at Miss Bob and Susie's house. So
On behalf of Cajun Cooking, we'd both like to apologize for...
Oh, yeah, fuck that. We did our thing. We made some real good scrimp. And we're going to keep going. And we're going to keep making good Cajun food for you fine folks at home. Without further ado, I'd like to say bonjour and Bob Maxwell. Let them know what we're going to be doing today.
So today we're just going to talk about, the basics when it comes to Cajun food. We touched on the roux last time. And
God damn, hurry up, but you know what we're going to do?
Why is there a fish in my salmon?
I got this fine salmon here, and we're going to make us one good Cajun salmon today. We got water boiling over here.
Why? Why are we boiling water?
Because in everything we do down the bayou, you got to boil everything. Because it got all the diseases.
You gonna boil a fucking salmon?
Yeah, we're going to boil it. Goddamn. That's how you make good Cajun salmon. What are you talking about? This is how you make good Cajun salmon.
When's the last time you washed your hands?
It probably been a day, two.
Anyway. Where does Cinnamon keep her knives?
Yeah.
You've been here before, right?
I've been all over every inch of this apartment and every inch of her, I might add. But
Well, here, why don't you demonstrate how you cut your vegetables?
Oh, how I cut my vegetables?
Down in the bayou, yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't need this. We just take this here. And we just...
What the fuck? What? No.
Damn. You just gotta hold this and get it. And get that pepper mashed real good. And that's how we do our celery.
Stop. What are you...
Right there. Alright, if you will, Mr. Maxi Pad, go ahead and take the top off the pot right there. And we gonna just...
That's just atrocious.
Alright, now that we got these fine vegetables up in this here pot, let's go ahead and get that salmon on in here. And let's get that thing boiling good right. Salmon. Yeah, give me that salmon over there.
What's your game plan here?
Well, hold on, let me get salmon off my face real quick. Now we're gonna get our fine seasonings. Hold on, do you remember what I taught you about seasoning?
Just dump everything in everywhere. Right?
Hey, you forgot the most important step, boy.
What is it? Smell them.
Oh, you gotta smell yours. Right. There we go. Now we're cooking.
This work. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is some all-purpose seasoning. That's very good. Looks like you're learning.
Probably goes in everything.
Can I take the top off this thing?
Yeah.
There we go. That's Cajun seasoning right there. So now we got this going. Let's go ahead and get this top on.
Please.
And we'll get that salmon rolling. Sweet Jimmy John and we would like to tell you to go ahead and cook on the highest temperatures possible. If you can cook something at 500 degrees, cook that shit at 500 degrees because it's going to cut down half the fucking time. Now, we got a little bit of real fire going on over here. So, you're going to turn the temperature down a little bit. And let me just fan that right on out. If you got a little baking soda. Now, remember now, never put water on a grease fire. Because that shit will spark right on up. And you will have yourself a world of problems. You know, a little baking soda?
Yeah, kind of like what happened in the last studio we had, right?
Oh, I was getting rid of some gators.
It's like you just put
They won't
water on oil. That's how the fire
was
started.
come in the door anytime looking for her little gators. And I was making sure that we ain't had no real gators come up in that studio now.
What planet are you from?
I'm from Louisiana, boy. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we got this is the room board. Looks like everything is good. So I go, where does she keep her bowls at? There. Ah, there you go, Maxi Pad. You all good for something, boy. I tell you what. See, and that's how you want to present that there at home. You know, that's how I like to do it because you got to heat everything up because of all the diseases down here. Are you going to try this?
I'll let you go first.
Are you still insensitive to seafood? Is that the case?
It's mostly I don't think I'll ever eat anything you cook, but
All right. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Oh!
yeah.
Oh, Lord, now! Oh! I didn't know a vegetable could make me cry. Oh! If I ever saw my mama and my daddy in the same room at the same time, and they made a compliment to each other, ain't nothing sweeter in life. It'll be something that the folks will find is, as we like to call it, exquisite down here at the bayou.
Does Cinnamon, hey, real quick, does Cinnamon live by herself?
Yeah, Cinnamon lives by herself, except anytime I come over.
Who are these people?
What?
Who are these people?
I don't know. Probably her family something. I'm intimate with her, but I'm not intimate with her. Come on now, Maxi Pad.
What was that?
What do you mean, what was that?
Hey, Mom! I didn't see her cook! Hey, Mom! Wait, what do you... Wait, hey, stranger danger! Wait! So, who are you guys?
Shh. Now, boy, we got ourselves a problem. But I'm gonna take care of it.
Whoa, what the fuck? Nope. I don't get paid enough for this shit. I'm Bob Maxwell. This has been another.
Where you going, Bob?
This is your problem.
You coming with me now, boy?
No.
Coming with boy. Alright, yeah, here we go now. Alright, folks. I hope you enjoyed this fine episode of Cajun Cooking with your best Cajun cook, Sweet Jimmy John Louise. Now, Bob Maxwell had to head out because he didn't want to have to help with the witness. But I assure you, he'll be back for the next time. So anyway, until further ado, you ain't gonna say nothing to nobody, is you, boy? Not your mama, not your daddy, not your pappy, not your grandpappy, not your kid. Alright? Alright now. Well, I wouldn't leave this young gentleman if I didn't let him try some of our good cuisine that we cooked for him tonight with some of this fine salmon now. So I need that there for you. Remember, don't say nothing to nobody now. Alright. Bobo! Get the fan boat!
Wow, that episode of Cajun Cooking really took a turn for the worst. Now, here's a word from our sponsors.
Knock, who's there? It's unbelievable savings at DD's TT's. Come on down and get one of the best gazebos or booby tassels in the nation. I got this one and I got this one. Both are 75% off right now, so come on down before they're gone. We also got hammers, wheelbarrows, whatever the hell this thing is. We even got power tools. So come on down to DD's TT's today for all your nipple and lawn care needs.
Welcome back. Now, I don't know if you've ever been interrogated, but you definitely don't want to be caught on the other side of the table from this interrogation. Enjoy.
I'm gonna get right to the point. Where are they? You need to stop playing around and pay attention. This isn't a game. I've been at this for far, far too long now. Where are they? Sit back down here, go into a cell.
You can keep playing around, but I got the evidence right here.
Where'd you get that? Which one of y'all gave her an iPad? Come on now.
Well, that was a surprise. But coming up are our two favorite characters from my favorite segment. They're going to talk about alien abductions and fist-fighting presidents. Enjoy.
Anthony. Oh, God. What the hell are you doing?
I was,
Why are you playing with firearms? You always assume guns are loaded when you pick them up.
well, I've been trying to find a way to leave this world.
Why you say that?
Ain't been able to live with the guilt behind my ownership of this firearm. Did I ever tell you how I acquired this beautiful piece of weaponry?
Stop that. Now, this better be good.
It was over 200 years ago. The Battle of Yorktown.
Yorktown? Like New York? Yorktown?
No, the Yorktown. The one that's the town and not the city. You're thinking of New
Oh,
York
down
City.
yonder, yeah.
Yorktown, not New
That's
York
one down
City.
yonder.
Yorktown. There was a red coat looking me dead in the eyes with this gun.
A red coat?
Revolutionary War.
How the hell do you go to the Revolutionary War?
Anyway, after I found out what I'd done, I couldn't live with the guilt of having taken the life of that redcoat's unborn brother. So I thought that the right thing to do would be to take that redcoat and, well, kill him with his own gun, send him away to heaven so that he can live with his mother and unborn baby and worship in Christ.
Well, shit.
That's how I got this gun. Take a look at it. I remember when I first held it in my hands, I understood what it was like to be at the forefront of British military might.
Who the fuck is Daisy? Anthony, this gun says it's manufactured in 1951. Say, Anthony, you remember back in the spring of 25 when we showed up to the White House to box Mr. Teddy Roosevelt?
Oh yes, the one and only Theodore Lee Roosevelt. I do declare. Man always smelled like he was cooking elk steak throughout the day. He was more of a cook than he was a president, I do recall. When I met Teddy Roosevelt, I knocked on his door and I said, Mr. Roosevelt, could I box with you sometime? My dear friend Arthur would be absolutely thrilled.
Oh boy.
And he looked at me and he said, no. So I punched the president in the gut with such extreme force that it propelled all that elk steak right out of his stomach, up his what you call that?
The esophagus, I do believe.
I believe that is an Egyptian tomb.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
We're talking about the jerry pot, not a sarcophagus.
Jerry pot.
Jerry pot, that's right.
Hey, Anthony, think there's any life out there?
Out where, Arthur?
Out in space, up in them shiny things that look like
there's
sprinkles.
Space in between us and your life form, you're right here. Does that not count? Do I think there's life out there in the universe?
Yes.
Well, I know that there is one form of life that was duty bound to investigate the cavernous depths of my asshole.
The asshole?
That's correct, my asshole. Why do you think I'm telling you? You asked me this question. Do I think life is out
What do
there?
aliens want to do with your asshole?
I can't say that there's life up there, but I can say there is other life that has been in my asshole, Arthur.
Now, to wrap up our night, we're going to throw in another vintage tape. Please enjoy how we show you how to go grocery shopping.
Early morning sunrise. Grocery shopping day. Realized I forgot my wallet.
He left his baby in the car.
Got out to the car and realized it was gone.
He forgot his credit card.
Called my mother up. Needed a loan. She said she spent it.
His father wasn't home.
Now, this is the part where we must say goodbye. Now, join us on the 15th of every month. Now, from Richmond, it's Poetry Corner. Good night, everyone.